So Khalid, thank you for the earlier demonstration of your software. You also mentioned that you are doing some new features and that you're working on machine learning and natural language processing?
Yes, absolutely. And we're really excited about it. It's the healthcare industry is evolving, and what we're looking at is machine learning and natural language processing and how to use that to remove the EHRs, the obstacles that they've created for healthcare. What we're working on is utilizing NLP and machine learning to have the EHR be a side thing rather than it being in the middle between a patient and their clinician.
So when you tell me machine learning, I'm thinking predicting something. Are you working with classifiers? Are you trying to predict?
What we're actually
outcomes?
doing is we're focusing on a different problem. The problem right now is the administrative time that it takes clinical staff to enter the data. And some companies try to resolve it by having scribes or having virtual scribes or spending a lot of time after the appointments, the visits to write the notes. So what we're doing is we're taking the information, the actual visit, and then translating it into a meaningful progress note, a meaningful medical note. That way, there's no need to have a scribe or another person or spending the time that it takes to do the notes. It'll automatically be presented to them in a way that makes sense for both clinical and financial sides.
So are you recording the information or is it typed information?
Right. No, it's all a recording. So
and then it becomes transcribed into text?
Exactly. So its recording goes from speech to text, and then from text using the tools that we have to actually parse it into the different areas for a medical note. If somebody if a doctor is suggesting sending the patient to the lab, then it'll automatically know it's a lab. When you're talking to your patient, as the patient discusses his or her issues and the problems, then it'll know what the type of problem list. It literally, what we're trying to do is remove the clicking and the keyboard from offices, from clinical offices.
So if I understand you correctly, in academic terms, right? You're trying to assign the entities automatically. So this is a symptom, this is a major problem, this is a drug, this is a test. Recognize these entities in the text.
Exactly.
And then use that to fill in the blanks?
Use that to parse it into the areas where problem lists go, where labs go. And again, part of it is I believe it'll be a lot more accurate. I believe it'll reduce the amount of time that it takes, and it brings back that patient provider clinician relationship where it's been lost for many generations because of the disruption of the electronic health records.
And where exactly does the machine learning come in? Is it in the assigning of the correct entities? Is that what you learn?
Right, that's what we're doing, plus the constant learning of all the data that's being used. So we have over 10 million encounters that are entered in a year, and that's where we're going. Yeah, so we're really hoping to, and utilizing some existing technologies also. So what we're doing is we're fitting them together and modifying them to make sense for the integrated healthcare sector.
Well, Khalid, this sounds fantastic. We're looking at machine learning algorithms in this class, and personally I do a lot of natural language processing, so I cannot wait to see what the outcome will be for this. And you have a huge database, so lots of data to train with, so I think it's going to be very interesting what you can do with this. Yeah. Thank you for telling us about your new features and a little bit of a look into the future of the electronic health records.
My pleasure. Thank you.